Bueno, buenas noches a todos, bienvenidos. Vamos a dar unos minuticos de, llamémosle los minutos de la conectividad, mientras que más personas van ingresando al webinar del día de hoy, ¿vale? Entonces vamos a dar una esperita allí y gracias a ustedes por estar acá, por su puntualidad.
UNAD English. Ventajas. Acceso a los contenidos del curso las 24 horas del día, los 7 días de la semana a través del aula virtual. Libre acceso a las actividades presenciales que se desarrollan en los diferentes centros de atención de la UNAD a nivel nacional. Acceso al laboratorio de idiomas en las diferentes zonas con acompañamiento docente. Acompañamiento tutorial permanente de manera sincrónica y asincrónica. Docentes altamente calificados con amplia formación en el idioma y experiencia en la enseñanza del mismo.
Si estás buscando interactuar con suficiencia en ambientes académicos y laborales que requieran el dominio del idioma inglés, estás en el lugar indicado.
Contamos con una amplia oferta de cursos por niveles según el marco común europeo de referencia, con 3 créditos académicos cada uno, que pueden ser homologables en cualquier programa de pregrado o posgrado dentro o fuera de nuestra institución.
Tenemos encuentros en línea a través del chat, a través de Skype, a través de videoconferencias, contenidos en línea y face to face con el tutor. Los cursos de UNAD English están ofertados tanto para adolescentes como también para adultos y desde el nivel más básico, en este caso A1, A2, nivel intermedio, B1, B1 más y nivel avanzado B2 y C1. Estos cursos cuentan con certificados, códigos NIES que se pueden homologar en cualquier universidad del país.
Inglés para niños de 6 a 14 años, niveles A1 y A2.
UNAD bilingüe. Cursos de inglés para egresados, docentes y funcionarios de la UNAD con un 60% de descuento en el valor de su matrícula. Si estás interesado en acceder a la formación de otra lengua extranjera, el INVIL te ofrece el curso de francés para que puedas acceder a la cultura francesa desde la comodidad de tu hogar.
Presenta la prueba ITEP, la cual certifica tus habilidades en inglés, teniendo en cuenta las 4 habilidades comunicativas: lectura, escritura, escucha y habla.
Por otro lado, el INVIL ofrece el curso de Business English para aquellas personas empresarias y emprendedoras que quieran acceder al terreno comercial internacional.
El Consejo Académico de la UNAD ha establecido homologar los cursos de inglés a aquellos estudiantes egresados del SENA que deseen matricular su carrera profesional con nosotros. Esta homologación no tiene ningún costo.
Bueno, ok, vamos a empezar. We are going to start. Good evening, everyone. My name is María del Socorro Foredo. I am an English teacher from UNAD. I'm from Bogotá, but I live in Acacias Meta, okay? Bueno, bienvenidos a todos. Mi nombre es María del Socorro. Soy de Bogotá, pero vivo en Acacias, profesora del INVIL y líder de el Instituto Virtual de Lenguas para la Zona Amazonía Orinoquía. Desde esta noche nos estaremos acompañando desde esta zona, ¿no es cierto? Desde la Zona Amazonía Orinoquía. El día de hoy estará con nosotros la docente Diana Cuevas. Diana es profesora del instituto acá también en nuestra zona. Ella está en estos momentos desde Yopal, Casanare. Entonces, bueno, hoy vamos a estarlos acompañando. De antemano, gracias por participar, gracias por estar aquí, por su puntualidad. Entonces, los dejo con la profe Diana. Espero que sea de su agrado, que aprendan mucho, ¿ok? Bienvenidos. Welcome again. Listo,
Okay.
Diana. Cuando quieras hablar y compartir tu pantalla, ¿vale?
Okay. Thank you very much, Teacher María del Socorro. Welcome, everybody. As Teacher Maria has said, my name is Diana. I am an English tutor at UNAD University, so I'm glad to be here with you. I hope that this webinar or web conference is 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 something you can enjoy today. Okay, it's something that you can enjoy, and the main objective is that you can learn from this. Okay, so buenas noches para todos. Mi nombre es Diana, como la teacher María ha dicho. Soy tutor de inglés en la UNAV y pues espero que esta conferencia sea de agrado para todos ustedes, que puedan aprender. El objetivo principal es que podamos aprender y sacar provecho de este webinar. ¿Listo? Para hoy tenemos un webinar muy especial, special web conference, and it's called I'm going to share my screen. So can you confirm it?
No.
Hello, teacher. Nice to meet you.
Say
No.
yes, Jorge.
No vemos la pantalla todavía.
I don't see.
Listo. En la parte de abajo, busca un icono verde, dice compartir pantalla.
Yes.
Le
I'm
das
going to
clic,
share my screen. Okay, I'm going to share my
le das
screen.
clic,
Here it is.
pantalla. ¿Vas a presentar algún video o algo que tenga sonido?
I'm going to reproduce an audio. Yeah, I'm going to play an audio in one
Okay.
slide.
Ok. Entonces, cuando le diste compartir, no sé si de pronto activaste el audio.
Okay, yeah. I click on the option to share the audio as well. Yeah.
Yes.
I clicked on that option so that you can listen to it. Okay.
Okay,
So,
go ahead, okay?
Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm going to start. Are you ready for today's web conference? I would like to know that first. Are you ready? Everybody, yes or no?
I'm ready.
¿Estamos listos?
Yes,
Hello, Sarah. Good evening. How are you today, Sarah? How are you doing?
Fine, thank you, teacher.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Welcome to our web conference. So I want to share with you the main topic of this web conference is about recipes and typical food from Orinoquia region, our region. I don't know if you are from here. Are you from this region, Orinoquia region, or are you from other regions? I would like to know that.
I'm not teacher.
Are you from here?
No, I'm not. I'm not from there. I'm from Cundinamarca region.
Okay, so I hope that you can know more about that. You can learn and know more about our recipes and typical food. It's something that can help you to learn culture as well, our culture as well. So I don't know if you agree. Do you agree? Yes or no?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. And I would like to know if you are from here. Los demás, ¿todos son de aquí, de la Orinoquia? ¿O hay alguien que de pronto
No, teacher, I am from Boyacá.
I'm from Santander. Good evening,
I am from Bogotá.
I am from La Paz, Cesar.
I am living here.
From Valledupar.
Wow.
I am from Medellín.
Okay, so we have many regions today here. I'm glad to know that you are from other regions, so I can share with you our culture, something about Orinoquia region, and I hope you can enjoy it. Okay, so welcome everybody, and I hope you really enjoy it. So we're going to start. We have this web conference for today that is called Recipes and Typical Food from Orinoquia region. Do you know what's the Orinoquia region? What are the departments that conform this region, this special and important region from our country? So I don't know if you know what are the main departments. You can see this picture, look at this picture, and try to say it. Try to name those departments.
And the Orinoquia is not famous for the, oh, how do you say ganadería?
You can say, what are the departments that conform this the region? ¿Cuáles son los departamentos?
Arauca, Meta,
yes,
Shara.
Yes, Sarah, very good.
I don't know.
Okay.
Stop it. Casanare.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Sarah. And have you asked me what's it or how do you say in English ganadería? Have you asked that?
Ganadería is livestock now?
Yeah, very good. So what do you think about that when talking about Orinoquia region?
Is the livestock and agriculture region of Colombia, and normally the water is hot.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. So as you can see, we have or we know this region as Eastern Plains as well, or in Spanish, Llanos Orientales. Así es conocida esta región por estos lados. So we say Eastern Plains in English, we can say that. And in Spanish, it means Llanos Orientales. So you can say, we are going to the Llanos. Nos vamos para los Llanos, ¿cierto? And these are the departments that conform this region: Meta, Casanare, Arauca, and Bichar. For example, in this moment, or right now, I live in Japan, right? But we have other departments, Casanare, Arauca, Bichara, Meta, that conform this region. I would like to know, if you live here in this region, where are you from, or where do you live? Where do you live? You live in Villavicencio, Acacia. Yes, Sarah?
I live in Bucaramanga. So.
Okay. Very good. That's a city of another region. Okay.
I live in a rural town called Sachica in Boyacá.
Okay, excellent. Wow, I'm from Boyacá. I live here in Casanare, and I live in this special region, but I'm from Boyacá, so I know something about that region as well, about that department.
Where are you from, especially, teacher? Specific mean?
I am from, okay, I was born in Tunja, yes, but I have lived all my life, or I grew up in Sogamoso. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I would like to know someone who lives here in this region. Someone who lives here in any city or town from Meta, Casanare, Arauca, Bichara. I would like to know.
Marta Eulalia on the chat is Marta Eulalia. She is from Acacias.
Okay, excellent. I'm reading the chat. Okay, excellent. Good. So welcome everybody. I hope that the people who is from here guide me to help me to share this information because I'm not from here. I have lived here in this region since 2 years ago because I have lived in Villavicencio as well. But if you can help me or guide me in this topic, you can do it. So welcome everybody once again. Okay, so let's start this web conference reading this phrase. This is a phrase that is interesting for me. I have found it and I would like you to read it. I don't know who wants to read it. Do you want to read it? You can raise your hand, use the emoji, or just start talking. No? I don't want to read it. Please help me.
I want, teacher. I want.
Okay, Lina. Thank you.
Okay. Food, glorious food. Food, glorious food. Eating local cuisine is an important part of any trip abroad. Sampling a country's delicacies can help you understand its culture, its customs, and its people.
Yes, very good. Thank you very much, Lina.
Thank you,
okay.
teacher.
So what do you think about it? What do you think about it? Oh, do you understand it? Is that clear for you? Are any word that you don't know?
I would like to know what is sampling.
About a culture is.
Okay, Sarah, yes?
The phone we know about the country is a thorough and his food. Sorry, my internet is very bad.
Okay, good. Someone else? Do you want to share with us what do you think about it, about this phrase? So this phrase, okay, Lina, if you want to talk, you can do it. Go ahead.
Yes, teacher. Okay, I think the special dishes or the typical dishes from a country or a specific region of a country, it's really important for the foreign people because they're gonna taste or they're gonna try new food and they can give honestly the ideas about what they think about our typical food. So for that reason, it is really important for the foreign people and for us too, for the native people and for the foreign people. We can get good critics, positive or negative critics about our typical food so that we can change it or improve it or keep it with the dish. I don't know, the same tastes of the food.
Okay, thank you, Lina. Yeah, you're right. So when we share something about a region, for example, a food, the recipe, the typical food, is talking about our culture as well. This helps us or allows us to understand the culture of a region. So talking about typical food and recipes from Orinoquia region is talking about its culture as well. So it's really interesting. For that reason, I wanted to share this with you. Okay, so I don't know if someone else wants to talk about it. do you have another comment about this phrase, specific phrase that I wanted to bring you? And also, I don't know if you have listened to this song that is called Food, Glorious Food. That is a song as well. I don't know if you have listened
I never
to this
listened
song.
that song.
I never listened that song.
Okay, and do you know what's it about?
No.
Okay, so this song, Food, Glorious Food, was a song that was written by Lionel Bach. Okay, it was an opening song from the 1960s. So it is ancient, and it is related to a group of people that were hungry and that were poor. So it is a nice song to listen to. I invite you to look for it after the web conference when we finish it, and it can help us to understand interesting matters regarding food, regarding poverty, regarding what it is to be hungry. Okay, so that's what this song is about. Okay, so can you watch or look at this picture? Look at this picture here or there. We can see some dishes or plates, typical plates from here. I would like to know if you know one of these plates that you can see there. ¿Conocemos alguno de estos platos?
Yes, teacher. I know.
Yes.
Oh, what? The fish is roast fish, and I really, really like those type of fish. So, yeah. In the left is a tamal. I don't know.
Okay. So this, okay, you say it's a tamal? Yes?
I think.
I don't think
Maybe.
so.
I never ate
Maybe.
tamal.
It looks like an envuelto.
Okay.
Ayaca.
I think it's envuelto.
Yeah. It is called ayaca. It's like
Okay, yeah.
This is a typical food from here. It's an ayaca. Okay, and we are going to talk about those typical food later. Okay, we are going to talk about more information regarding this food later. In the other slides, you're going to find more information. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to continue. I'm going to move on this slide. Here, I want to share with you before knowing the typical recipes, I would like to share with you these verbs, these cooking verbs, so you can have some vocabulary to practice and to start talking about our typical food. Okay. So you can look at this slide and try to identify or recognize some words. Some words seems to be similar to Spanish, to our language, but some others are really different. And the idea is to try to guess the meaning looking at the pictures as well. Okay. Entonces las imágenes, ¿no? Las imágenes también nos van a ayudar mucho a mirar estos
like
verbos.
cat, but with a vegetable.
Excuse me, Sarah. Can you repeat, please?
Shop is a cat, but with a vegetable. Or why?
Okay. Which verb?
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Shop.
Cat. This one?
Shop.
Can you write
in
it in the chat?
In the second file, the last.
It's in the second line, teacher. The second line of the verbs, the last one, that is chop, is cortar. When you Yes, when you use the knife to cut something, but I don't know the difference between cut and chop
Ah, okay. I'm sorry. Chop. Okay, so chop is especially when you want to cut vegetables or fruits in small pieces. Okay, entonces es como si dijéramos en español picar, yeah.
Okay.
So mostly we use that verb when talking when cutting vegetables or some fruits in small pieces. Okay, I'm sorry if I have listened to you very well. So, okay. So in this moment, we're going to listen to an audio. Okay, I'm going to play an audio so you can listen to the pronunciation of these verbs, and as well you're going to listen to the meanings, these verb meanings. So I invite you to start listening to it and write in the chat the words that you don't understand, okay? And as well, I'm going to check if you understand some of these verbs. Listo, entonces la idea es escuchar un audio y para escuchar la pronunciación de los verbos, pero también el significado. Entonces la idea es escucharlo. Si queremos escribir en el chat verbos que no sean muy claros, todavía lo podemos hacer. Y la idea también es que yo voy a ir reproduciendo el audio para que ustedes me vayan indicando qué comprendimos, qué significan esos verbos. ¿Listo? ¿Es claro? Is that clear for you?
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to start. Do you hear it? Yes or no?
I hear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. So let's continue.
Cooking vocabulary, verbs in English. The following verbs frequently appear when you are reading cooking instructions in recipes. Add, to put ingredients together, to put one ingredient with the others.
Okay, so the first one, add, the first verb, add. Have you listened the meaning?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me know.
I listen. You.
Cooking vocabulary. Cooking.
Okay.
The first one
Yeah.
is cooking.
Excellent. Yes, this is cooking vocabulary word. We have here some words related to cooking. Yes, but I would like to know if you have listened to the meaning of the first verb, add.
Yes.
Have you listened to it? Can you please tell me in your own words what does it mean, add?
Yes, it's when you put the ingredients or put the food together.
Okay, excellent, Lina. Yes, that's correct. So we put ingredients together. Okay, different ingredients are. I add, for example, some salt. Okay, to this recipe, for example. That's it. Okay, so let's continue. Is it funny or is it boring? What do you think? Is that good
It's funny
exercise?
and it's important too. Most of being funny, it is important.
Okay, so we are going to listen to the next one, to the next verb.
Add more salt to the dish if necessary. Add. Bake, to cook in an oven using heat and without extra fat, oil, or liquid. It smells good in the kitchen because I'm baking a cake.
Okay.
Bake.
Okay, so bake. What is it? Let me know. What is it?
Baking, teacher.
Okay. Okay. Bake is
When you cook any food, we need What is the name? The
Yes. When you bake something is when you cook it in the oven.
the oven.
It
the
needs
oven.
some heat. It needs heat to cook.
When you cook it in the oven.
Do you know what is it in Spanish? Bake.
Hornear.
Chicharrón. Bake. I don't know.
Hornear.
Hornear, yes. We can
Hornear,
say
sí,
it's
es
hornear in Spanish. Bake. Bake, to bake some cookies. Okay, to bake kitchen. To bake in the kitchen, I'm sorry, some cake, you can say. Okay, to bake cookies, cake.
bread.
You can bake
Bread.
Bread, excellent.
Cupcake.
So, yeah, excellent, perfect. So bake is when you cook something in the oven because it needs heat. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, it is clear.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's continue. I would like that you try to guess what is barbecue. Then it's bad. Before listening to it, what's barbecue?
¿Cómo asar?
Is when we cook food.
Hacer carne pero con esa salsa.
Yes, very good. And usually we cook meat. We cook meat with using fire or hot coals on a grill, no? On a grill, like that. Like that's one of the picture. Okay, let's listen to it. And we are going to listen to the beats meaning, at the same time.
Barbecue. To cook food, usually meat, by using fire or hot coals on a grill outside. I'm going to barbecue some sausages for lunch. Barbecue. Beat. To stir, usually eggs or cream, quickly and continually to make a smooth or frothy mixture. Beat the cream until it starts to thicken. Beat. Blend. To mix ingredients so they combine together, often using an appliance called a blender, which has quickly rotating blades. You can...
Okay, so what is beat? What does it mean, beat?
I think it's removable, stir very quickly. I usually create a cream.
Yes, just stir quickly something, for example, eggs. Yes, okay. Is that clear? Beat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Now blend. We have listened as well to this verb, blend.
Yes, I know.
So what does it mean, blend? To blend something.
To blend something is when you put to work the blender, so you can prepare, you can make juice. I don't know how to say batidos, but I don't know. But maybe I don't know. And as the verb is beat, when you are cuando estás batiendo, so we can say beats for batidos, but I'm not sure.
Batido is not smooth.
That's
smoothie. I don't know the pronunciation.
Yes, that's when you are blend something.
Okay, when you blend something, yeah, that's good. When you blend something, is when you combine 2 or more ingredients in a blender. When you mix, yeah, you can prepare juice through this technique. Okay.
Like when you do a pancake. If you very slowly and you only use the blender, so.
Okay. Excellent. Very good. Sarah and Lina, thank you very much for sharing with us, for participating that way. That's really good. Thank you very much. I would like to know more verbs, the other verbs we are going to practice, the other verbs, just by looking at those and by looking at the picture and try to say one verb that you don't know. You can write in the chat the verbs that you don't know as well. Podemos escribir en el chat los que no conocemos, vamos a mirarlos, vamos a observar todos los verbos rápidamente, puesto que pues, si nos ponemos a escuchar todo el audio, vamos a demorarnos mucho. Entonces la idea es que ahora vamos a mirar qué verbos no conocemos, no comprendemos ni siquiera con la imagen, para que los escribamos en el chat. ¿Listo? That clear for you, right?
Okay.
So look at the verbs.
Okay, teacher.
We have break. Okay, Lina or Sarah, can you please help me reading all the verbs to pronounce this? While your classmates share with us in the chat.
Okay, teacher, yes. I can help you with the first picture and Sarah can help you with the second one.
Just read the verbs, for example, boil, break, okay?
But by turns or how?
Okay.
This one from boil, okay?
Turn.
Boil.
Yeah.
And I continue?
Break.
Yes, please.
Okay, boil, break, chop, cook, cut, drain, fry, grate, knead, measure.
Yeah.
Measure. I don't see the last one. Melt.
Melt. Excellent. Now, very good. Sarah, you can continue. Melt, yes. That's in Spanish, yes. Good. Derretir. That's the meaning. The Spanish meaning. So, for example, we are melting some butter, no? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to read the chat to read the verbs that you are writing. For example, Juliana, you wrote pour. Do you know what's pour? Anybody? So the idea is to try to explain the verbs all together, not just the teacher, okay? So pour, Juliana, Juliana's word. Do you know what that? Pour. Do you know what that verb? What does it mean? Pour. For example, is it here? Pour. I'm moving my mouse on it. Pour. Pour. What's that?
No, teacher, I don't know that verb even with a picture. I see like I don't know, like cream there of a chocolate or no?
No, pour is to, for example, when we add some liquid or transfer a liquid from one container to another. ¿Ya? Entonces, por ejemplo, cuando nosotros vamos a agregar un líquido de un lado a otro, en este caso el chocolate derretido. So we say pour, that's pour. Okay?
Okay,
Yes or no?
Good.
Okay, Juliana, is that clear for you? Is it clear?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Sarah, is that clear? Pour, what does it mean?
Okay, it's clear. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah.
I don't know, teacher, I don't know what is a sprinkle.
Sprinkle? This one?
Yes.
Sprinkle. Okay. Sprinkle is filled with small drops of something. For example, yeah. Cuando nosotros vamos a agregar algo como coco, ¿sí? For example, we can say chocolate chips. We sprinkle some chocolate chips. Yes, we add something like that. That's sprinkle. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Okay, I would like to know if you want to read the verbs from this picture. Microwave, mix, peel. Can you help me?
Peel, roast, scramble, salt, sprinkle, squeeze, stir, tenderize, wash, wait.
Okay.
Teacher, what is a stir?
Stir, this one? Stir. To mix all the ingredients by moving spoon. Which one?
Like a tea?
Yes, stir. This one. Are you asking for this? Are you asking about this one, this verb? Stir is when you mix liquid ingredients. For example, when you add some sugar to the coffee and you stir it. Yes or no? You are mixing it, you can say.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to continue because time's flying, so I'm going to continue now to the special part of this web conference. Okay. Here I have some activities. I have here an exercise to practice the verbs, but I would like to continue with the typical food, with our typical food from this region. And at the end, if we have time, we can develop this activity. Okay? Entonces, la actividad la vamos a dejar para el final, porque vamos ahora sí a entrar a conocer los platos de esta región, de esta maravillosa región de la Orinoquía. Okay? So, we are going to guess. First, we try to guess what is it, yeah? And then we are going to find out if it's correct or not, what we have guessed. So here I have as well some expressions for you to use. For example, expressions you can use when trying to say what is it. So I can say, I think it's, yes? So I'm asking you, do you know what is this typical dish from here, from Orinoquia region? And you can use these expressions. I can say, oh, I think it's meat, but I don't know how it's called or if this typical dish has a name. So you can use, I think it's, or I bet. Or you can say, off the top of my head, I think it's, and you say what you think it is. If I had to take a guess, I'd say that it is a meat, special meat. I don't know, you're going to guess. And we're talking about, as well, this is another expression you can use. We're talking about, okay? And these expressions are for everybody. Please try to participate. I want you all to participate possible because Lina and Sarah are participating a lot, but I would like that everybody in this web conference participate. I invite you to do that. And for that reason, I have brought this, or I have found this expression to share with you. Okay. So who wants to start? Do you know what is this typical dish? You can write in the chat as well. You can write in the chat. Pueden escribir también en el chat cuál creen que sea este plato. What? Oh, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you very well. Jorge, I can't hear you.
My internet is very, very bad. So it sounds like possible you can hear me.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you can participate, and after we're going to figure out what is it. Karen, yes, I listen to you. Very good.
I think it's ternera la
Okay. Laura, what do you think? Try to use these expressions, please. Utilicemos estas expresiones. For example, I think it's carne a la llanera, or I think it's chivito asado, I don't know. But try to use these expressions, okay? Laura? Yes, Laura Rodriguez? No?
I think it's lamb meat.
Okay, maybe. We are going to figure it out. Okay, I'm reading your comments in the chat. Carne a la llanera, cachamas roasted, chivito a la brasa, caldo claro. I think that this is meat, grilled. Meat, you write meat this way. Carne, you write M, this. I'm going to spell it. M-E-A-T, okay? Meat. That's the way you write meat, the carne. Okay, so are you ready to figure it out? We're going to see who wins. Oh, yes, who is going to win? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. We say ternera a la llanera. I'm sorry, here is an L. That is not correct. So this is ternera a la llanera. Yes, and we can say mamona. Or I don't know if you have listened something about a food that is called mamona. So, but this is called like that. Okay, so we say ternera a la llanera or mamona. So very good for the ones that have guessed this. This is a beef, a special meat, typical, really typical from here, from Orinoco region. And I think it's maybe the most famous dish from this region. What do you think? ¿Qué piensa? ¿Será que sí es el más famoso, el plato más famoso de acá?
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
It is a barbacoa.
All places with the llanera in the name is famous.
Okay.
Does not make sense.
Okay.
Changua
Okay.
Carrera. Who's that?
We're going to read this description, okay, of this food. Who wants to read it? And then we're going to try to analyze the words, the meanings, okay? So who wants to read it?
No sé, ¿te quieres pasar al cuarto? Pase para...
¿Sí?
Sí, porque voy a empezar acá.
Mira, amigo.
¿Te
ayudo a barrer algo, no?
No, estaba barrido, yo solo trapeé.
¿Te ayudo a trapear?
No, mi amor, déjale sus tareas.
One teacher, can I?
Okay, I'm going to... Vanessa, we are going to let Vanessa read it. Vanessa, go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, Vanessa.
Okay, it says, this beef is a typical dish whose preparation represents a feast for the diners. A 1-year-old calf is killed and sectioned into 4 main cuts, known as the stingray, heron, trembles, and the bear.
Okay, excellent. Nice pronunciation, Vanessa. Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, and do you know what are the main ingredients of this plate? Do you know what are the main ingredients? Here I have like the recipe. So you have some pictures. Try to say what are the main ingredients according to the picture.
Meat,
salt, and maybe
a grill.
many spice.
So we can say iron sticks. Yes.
How do you say pimienta?
Iron sticks. Estos palos como de metal, ¿cierto?
Como de hierro, sí.
De hierro, yes. Okay. So we just need these 3 ingredients. These are basically the ingredients you have to prepare the recipe. That's all. If you want to use species or if you want to use another ingredient, is an option. It's another option that is not necessary because these are the main ingredients to cook this food. So now I invite you to read or to complete the recipe. The idea is to try to use these verbs. We have roast, okay? Cat.
Who is the first?
¿Quiénes son Gerardo y Jimena?
So for example, roast. What is it? Roast, this verb. What is it? Roast, do you know?
Rostizar o asar?
Asar. I would say it's asar, to cook the food on a grill. When we cook the food on a grill, that's roast. Okay, and we need the fire to do it. Okay, very good. Cut.
Cortar.
We know that. We know, right? Cut, to cut something. Slice. What is it? Slice.
Una porción.
To cut is also to cut. It's also to cut, but we cut into thin pieces, okay? Slice, entonces como rebanar, ¿cierto? And grill, what's that? Grill. When we talk about grill, what is it? What is this verb meaning? Grill, to grill.
To grill no sería
¿Sazonar? ¿Cómo sazonar? No. Grill.
When we put something on a grill, it's similar to barbecue. Do you remember? Do you remember the word or the verb that we have listened to in the previous slides? That it was barbecue. Do you remember that verb? It's similar. Grill.
Okay.
It's similar, and we can say that it's similar as well to roast. Those are like synonyms. Okay.
Oh, great. Okay, teacher.
Okay, so help me please to complete the recipe. We are going to complete the recipe by following the direction. So the first one, I invite you to read it.
I want to help you with the first one.
Okay, the first one.
Okay, no, but I'm not sure. I thought that it was cooked, but now I changed my option. Okay, so I think it's once cooked and wrapped. Once cooked and wrapped. Roast? I'm not sure.
Maybe slice.
Yes. A slice or a grill? I'm not sure.
Okay, just decide which one of these verbs. Which one? Just one verb? Choose one verb. The one you think it is. Roast or grill or slice or cut?
Grill.
Slice.
Slice? Are you sure?
Once cut in wrap, slice the meat for 8 to 20 hours inside a brick and mode oven that reach an average temperature of 2000. Okay.
Great.
Maybe it's a slice. If you want.
Okay. Okay, so you read that is we need to cook the meat for 8 to 12 hours inside a brick and mud. We need to roast.
Roast, teacher.
Yeah. Yes. Because we need to cook this inside a brick and it's like an oven, okay? So we're going to build something like a donkey. Here we say el burro. So the idea is to cook the meat into a donkey. Okay, I'm translating it, but here we say el burro. Entonces se construye una especie de, como una especie de burro, así se llama aquí, para poder asar esa carne. Y por eso es roast. ¿Listo? Roast. Se necesita mucho calor para que se cocine. So that's roast. Okay, the second one. Who wants to complete the second one?
And slice each piece of meat into a stick that is left laying against the donkey. Above around the fire.
Okay, very good. Excellent. So cut and slice each piece of meat into stick. So we have here the sticks. These are the sticks, iron sticks. So we're going to put this meat into the sticks and then these are going to be cooked in the donkey o el burro. Aquí se le llama así, ¿no? Entonces, eso es lo que se hace. Okay, number 3. Who wants to complete number 3? The last verb. Who wants to read it?
I.
Did you want to bring up this part by on
Okay, Luis. So if you want to grill these big parts by adding salt, beer, and spices, what does it mean? Acá ya tenemos otros ingredientes, ¿cierto? So this is an option.
Yes, sal, cerveza.
So we have the option to add beer and spices, okay? But the traditional food is just adding salt. It's just by adding salt and that's all, okay? And the last one, however, the classic way of doing the roast is in the donkey slowly for 4 hours. So that's the way we prepare this traditional recipe that is called la mamona o ternera a la llanera. Okay, is that clear? What do you think about this dish? Do you like it? What do you think? Do you like it? Would you like to try it?
I don't like so much.
Okay, that's okay. Do you like meat?
Yes, but not this type of meat.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, let's continue with the next typical food. Here I have a picture of the next typical food from here. And it's, look at the picture and try to guess. What is it?
Tamal, como un tamal.
Un
But
tamal.
it has another name, ayaca, maybe? What?
Yeah, very good, ayacas. These are called ayacas. And do you know what are the ingredients, the main ingredients?
Teacher, I think the ayaca is a small tamal or not?
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
also is known as tamal, but in other regions like yours or like mine. But there in the Orinoquia region is an ayaca, and I think it is of fish. It has fish. I'm not sure.
Okay, so let's see what are the main ingredients of this typical dish, the ayaca. And as you say, we have maybe in another region, the famous tamal, but here we say ayaca, or we taste the famous ayaca. And this ayaca is a dish that contains or is conformed by, I would like you to tell me what are the ingredients. You can read the description that is here and try to say what are the main ingredients according to the reading, okay? If you want, you can write in the chat the ingredients, okay?
I would like to read the description and also to share the ingredients. So the ayaca is a dish grape composed of a paste made with corn dough seasoned with chicken broth pigmented with a quote. I don't know this pronunciation, teacher. A quote or a quote?
A quote.
Okay. This dough is filled with beef, pork, or chicken, vegetables, olives, raisins, nuts, and capers. The way to grab the ayaca is of rectangular form with banana leaf tied with pita.
Okay.
So the main ingredients for this type of dish are it could has beef or pork or chicken. That's the type of meat that contains this dish. You can add vegetables, olives, raisins, nuts, and capers. And it is also it also contains a corn dough seasoned.
Very good. Thank you, Lina. And it's made of that. Okay, so it's a that contains the ingredient you have mentioned. Okay, is that clear for everybody? Do you like it? What do you think about this dish?
It sounds delicious for me.
Okay. Have you tasted it before?
No, I never. I just have tasted the tamal, but I think it's different. It's similar, but with different. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. It's the same in some cases.
Yeah, I think the flavor is different. The flavor of the dal is different, a little bit different. I invite you to come here and taste it. The sooner you could, you can come here and taste it. I really recommend it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, can we continue? Yes or no? Okay, here we have another dish. I have this picture, and I want you to use these phrases to make guesses. I guess, my guess is. Do you see the phrases? So try to use these phrases and tell me what is this? What is the dish?
I think it's menudencias.
Okay, you can write in the chat as well. I want to listen to you, and after we figure out what is the dish.
It is difficult to say, but I think it's mondongo, maybe.
No.
Or a soup of vegetables, but not sure.
Okay, we can say it's a soup, but we are not sure what kind of soup, right?
Yeah. An ajiaco, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, let's. Hen sancocho or sancocho de gallina. Have you tasted it before?
Yes, it's delicious.
Chicken. And it's so typical from this region, hen sancocho. Here, there is a picture of the ingredients, and also we have the recipe for you to complete, okay? So let's complete this recipe. I want you to tell me each one of the directions, okay? Read the directions and let's use the verbs that are in this part. Add, salty, cook, serve, and simmer. And the idea is to write, for example, add, we need to use it 2 times. Okay? So try to complete the recipe, and we're going to know what is this plate about. Okay?
Teacher, what means simmer? What is the meaning of simmer?
Simmer. Okay, I'm sorry. Simmer. Do you know what is it? Anybody?
No.
Simmer. Nobody?
Hervir a fuego lento.
Simmer.
Anybody? No, nobody?
Ok, significa hervir a fuego lento.
Okay, you have found it. Simmer is like boiling, but slowly. Yeah. Okay, let's complete this recipe as fast as we can. I invite you to complete it. Please, who wants to start? But we're going to read as fast as we can, okay?
Can I read the first?
Okay, Jorge?
Okay, in a large pot, simmer scallions, onions, and garlic in oil. Add the tomatoes and add another minute.
Okay. So what's the verb? What's the verb, Jorge?
The first word verb is simmer. Yeah?
Okay. But in the first part, we are going to use this verb, salty. Do you know what is it?
No, teacher, I don't remember.
Salty es el famoso verbo saltear.
Salty, what is it?
Salty, that's saltear. Okay, saltear in Spanish. So we need to, it's like grilling some ingredients first with some butter or oil. Yeah, that's salty. And we are going to saute these ingredients, scallions, onions, and garlic in oil. That's saute. Okay, after
Okay,
that we add some tomatoes, 2 sachet, another minute. So we continue with this mixture and we are saching the mixture as well. So is that clear? Saching, and we are going to use this verb here and here in the 2 spaces from this place.
¿Es el mismo verbo para los dos?
Yes, it's the same verb for this 2 space. Okay? Okay. Now, the second one. Who wants to read as fast as you can the second one?
The verb is add.
You can say add 10, yes, add 10 pieces and season with a little salt. Salt a few minutes, then add yuca and okay. Today we have, or here we have plátano verde, but in other countries we don't have that food. Plátano verde. So we can say plantain or just it's a kind of banana, but it's not current in other countries. It's most a typical food from Colombia. Okay. Okay. Now, number 3. Who wants to read number 3? And number 4 to complete the direction.
I want, teacher.
Okay, Lina.
Add chicken. Yes, it's the number 3, yes. Add chicken bouillon, cumin, and half of the cilantro in cover pot. Simmer on low for about 40 minutes. After 40 minutes, add just salt and add potatoes.
So the first verb.
Cook.
What's the verb? Cook. Okay, cook on low for about 40 minutes. Okay, now.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
I'm sorry. Okay, what's the next verb?
Simmer.
What verb comes here?
Simmer.
Simmer. Yeah. And the last one?
Serve in large boils on top with cilantro.
Serve. Serve is the last thing, is the last direction, is the last thing we are going to do. Serve in large bowls and chop with cilantro. So, do you agree?
In other words, what is simmer, teacher?
Simmer?
Yes.
This one? Okay, es como hervir un poquito más, hervir a fuego lento. So it's a grill synonym. I'm sorry, boil.
Bone? It's like bone. Boil. In English, it's like bone.
Boil is similar to the verb boil.
Okay, thank
¿Cierto?
you.
Que es también hervir. Okay, very good. We have another question about this recipe. Or no? Or can we continue? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher, of course.
Okay. Now we are going to get more dishes, more typical dishes, but we are not going to complete more recipes because the idea is to get 3 more typical dishes, 3 more typical food from here. So, for example, this one, guess what is it? Can you tell me what is it about? Or do you know the name?
Paella. But in English, I don't know how do you say paella.
How do you say what?
Paella.
I think that this not has a translation. You cannot translate that because it's a typical dish.
It's a Spanish food? The Spanish one?
Yeah. But no, that's not paella.
Atollado rice.
Maybe.
Or chicken and rice, but I don't know.
Okay, let's see what is it. We say Llaneros rice. Have you listened about it? Have you listened?
No, never.
Never? Okay, Llaneros rice is a dish that is cooked with what ingredients? Can you name just the ingredients? Solamente mencionamos los ingredientes. ¿Listo? No vamos a leer todo, sino que solo tratamos de mencionar los ingredientes. So what are the main ingredients?
Beef.
Beef.
Teacher, excuse me, why the tail of beef is the cola de vaca?
Beef es carne.
But
Yes,
what kind of tail? Tail is what?
Beef can be...
The tail es la cola de la...
Yes, is this the mean tail, cola de vaca, or because beef
Sí,
is...
carne de ternera, carne de res por lo general. Yes. So we
Teacher,
can say,
but I'm confused with the word tail. Tail is cola?
Sí, ya, la cola de la vaca, for example, o la cola de la ternera.
Yes,
okay?
okay.
So we can say tail of beef. Now, it's a rice that is cooked with this juice as well, with this soup, okay? With the tail of beef soup. You cook the rice in that. And you add more ingredients, for example, small pieces of beef, vegetables, like the one that you see in the picture. Okay?
So maybe this will be longer.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry or no?
So.
I'm so hungry.
Yes.
Oh my God. Maybe you can bring something to eat while we finish the web conference. What do you think? I'm going to drink something for a while.
I would like to travel to Sutamarchan, eating longaniza, typical food near to my town. Longaniza, Suta. Do you remember, teacher?
Okay.
This is a mojarra fish.
We have here as well other ways to say delicious. We can say tastes great, it tastes great, or it seems to be great, or it seems really good, or it's like, or it looks like amazing. That seems to be amazing. Wow, it's amazing, we can say, to talk about food. Yummy. Yummy is an informal way to say delicious. Mostly children and babies use this word. Yummy. Oh, this food is yummy. I like it. Or we can say mouth-watering. This food is mouth-watering. Casi que se nos escurre la baba por el plato, ¿no? So we say mouth-watering. Okay? Okay, do you know what's it? Let's see. This is cachama a la llanera. Cachama a la llanera. Cachama is a fish from Orinoquia region. Is a typical fish, okay, from this place. So you can read the description and you can accompany this food with rice. What else?
Plantain, tomato salad.
Yes.
Fish.
Do you know what's patacon?
No.
What is it?
What it is?
Patacon. Patacon or patacon?
Patacon in English? No, I never have listened that.
So it's like when you smash, okay? When you smash the banana, okay? But it's a special banana from here. El plátano que nosotros tenemos, el plátano verde. So
Teacher,
you
but banana,
smash it.
plantain, when the people talk about plantain, is the same, plátano or plantain, or is banana?
No, es el famoso plátano que nosotros fritamos o cocinamos, plátano verde. ¿Sí lo han escuchado?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
So that's, patacon is when you smash and you fry it. You fry it into oil. And it's really good. I like it. Okay. So let's continue. Is it clear? The description is clear for you? Okay, excellent. Now this one, this is another typical food, but it's more seen, or you can taste it in Arauca. On the borderline with Venezuela. So it's a typical dish from here, from this region, but it is related to Arauca department, and it's more from Venezuela for me, okay? But it's also typical here. So I don't know. Yeah. Have you tasted it before?
Yes, no.
No? Okay, let's see. Let's try to figure out what are the main ingredients. What are the main ingredients?
The ingredients are beans, rice, cilantro, patacon, meat.
Patacon, no. I think it's fried ripe banana.
Dry banana.
I think that is no cilantro, teacher. This is another.
Cilantro. Okay.
No,
That's cilantro or is other thing? It's other vegetable.
Yes.
I think it's perejil.
I think the same. It looks different.
It's different. What is this spice? You can say it's a spice.
Yes. Teacher, how do you say perejil?
Nice question. Because I'm not sure. But
I
yes,
think it's
maybe
like
it's
perejil.
perejil. Yeah, I think so. It's similar to that because this is not cilantro.
Yeah.
Very good. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure. How do you say perejil? Oh my God.
Parsley.
Oh, thank you, Karen. How do you say?
Parsley.
Okay, can you write in the chat for all of us? Thank you, Karen. Please write in the chat the word so we can learn how we say perejil. How we can say that word.
Parsley.
Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. So, yes, do you want to say something else? No? Okay, let's continue with the next dish. So this one, what do you think? It's another rice, but do you know the name?
Calentado. It seems like a calentado.
What do you think about this dish? Does it taste good? What do you think?
Teacher, very well.
I'm sorry, Jorge, I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you, Jorge. If you want, you can use the chat, okay?
Okay.
Okay, because I cannot hear you well. Okay, palo a pique. Palo a pique is the name of this dish, of this typical dish from this region. I have never tasted it, but maybe it's good, no? What do you think? If you read the ingredients, you can tell me if it would taste good or not really. So for example, what are the ingredients, the main ingredients of this rice? Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay, we have beans, chicharrón, broth of chicken, es caldo de pollo, right? Spices, condiments, and rice. These are the main ingredients. Okay, the last one. Let's see this. Look at the picture. What is it? It's so typical from here. It's typical here in Casanare and also in Ermeta. So what do you think? What is it?
Envueltos. Those are envueltos.
Maybe, but no.
It's not called that in that region, right?
Yeah, it's typical from this region. And these are called chungos. These are called chungos. And it seems to be el envuelto, like an envuelto, as we had said. But no, these are chungos. And these are made of rice, okay? And a special milk, sour milk, that is called pichero, okay? And we can add country cheese, sugar, and water as well. You can eat this for breakfast or for snack time, for example. You can accompany this by a coffee, maybe. What do you think about this dish, about this typical dish?
I prefer to eat this typical food with the wonderful coffee all the morning, on the morning.
Okay. Do you know what are, or can you mention some expressions to talk about dislikes, or when you don't want to eat something, when you don't like something? Here we have some expressions as well. This food is too salty or too sweet or too spicy. I don't know, for my taste. Okay, it could use a little more or less salt, or it could use a little more cheese, for example, or it could use a little less cheese. ¿Sí? Entonces, acá tenemos también expresiones para hablar de algo que no nos gusta en cuanto a la comida. Right? This tastes different. I think I prefer the envuelto. Okay? I don't like it. I prefer envuelto because this tastes different. Jorge, what do you want to say? I'm sorry, Jorge, I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you very well. Okay, we have a game. I would like to know if you can open this link. I would like to share it in this chat so you can play the game. I'm going to show you as well what is this game about, what do you have to do. So this is a game to finish our web conference, and it's about searching the Orinokia's food and other regions' food. So here we have some pictures about the food that we have learned today, that we have figured out, and pictures of other food to sort. Do you know what sort? What does it mean? Searching, a searching game. So you are going to classify, to put apart. Okay?
Yes.
So the idea is to finish with this game. So I would like to share the link and try to sort the food. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to share in the chat for everybody the link. Here you are. Go to the chat and there you can find the link to play this searching game, to put into practice what we have learned today. Okay, maybe I'm going to give you 2 minutes to finish and let me know how was it.
Profesor, ¿se va a compartir esa en alguna parte específica?
For example, I'm going to choose this picture. Do you see? Do you see the picture? So I need to drag it, to move it, and put on the corresponding category, Orinokia region or other regions. So for example, the first picture, what do you think? Orinokia is from here or is from another region? Hmm? What is it? What is this picture? What is this typical dish?
I don't know.
Do you remember Ayaca? Ayaca is said from Orinoquia or from another region.
Teacher, but we must complete all the charts of the Orinoquia region because there are 7 charts, but it is necessary to complete all them.
Yeah, please. You have to sort all the picture. Yeah, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 14 pictures. Yeah. Please sort all the picture. That's the idea. Okay. You can write in the chat the score. For example, teacher Maria has obtained 10 of 14. Okay, very good, teacher Maria. That's not bad. Good, Juliana, very good. Excellent. 12 of 14. That's good. Karen, wow, 14. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, 1 minute more and we finish, okay? I'm going to give you 1 minute more and that's all. Okay, guys, let me know. Have you finished with the game? Was it funny or was it bored? What do you think? Great, okay, thank you, lady. Okay, lady, do you know one of these typical foods? But maybe these are food that artificial, maybe we can say artificial food or food that we can buy when we travel from one place to another in this region.
Sure. Could you repeat again, please? I can't hear you. Here is raining.
Okay.
Can you repeat again, please?
Excuse me, lady?
I can't hear you. Could you repeat, please?
Yeah. What are these food? For example, this cheese. Do you know what's the name of this cheese?
I think so. Siete cueros? I don't know.
Yeah, in Spanish we say siete cueros. Queso siete cueros. I think that we cannot translate it. Cannot translate it.
I don't think so. And that is pan de arroz. In English, bread rice. I don't know.
And this one?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know what is it. Sorry.
It's called bastimento. I think you can see the ingredients here. In the picture, you can see the ingredients.
Yeah. Plátano and
we can see different kinds. We can see different kind of fries. And it's something you can find here in Casanare. I don't know if in El Meta you can find something that is called bastimento. No?
I think so, maybe. I think so. I'm going to go to Kumaral and I told you.
Okay, thank you. Kumaral is a town. Yes.
Yeah.
Is that town?
Yeah.
Meta.
Yeah, it is near to the licencia.
Okay, thank you. Okay, did you finish? Everybody, did you finish? You can find the link. Everybody, please listen to me in the chat. You can find the link, the attendance link to write your information. Please go to the chat and there you're going to find the link, the attendance link. Okay?
Teacher, I have questions.
Yes, Jorge.
La primera era si podría hacer llegar este capítulo.
Jorge, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
¿Ya me escucha?
Okay, yeah.
Estaba preguntando si era posible que su merced nos hiciera llegar la grabación de esta web conference.
Yes, of course. I don't know, Teacher Maria, if we can share the web conference.
No es posible, porque pues como estamos en webinars gratuitos, esto sí, no los podemos, digamos, pues no nos quedan como para compartirlos.
Okay,
¿Vale?
thank you.
Igual podríamos hacer la consulta, a ver qué nos dicen, pero pues tengo entendido que no se envían las grabaciones. ¿Vale?
Sí. Vale,
Habría
profe.
que llevar la consulta.
¿Y hay link de asistencia para esta web conference?
Sí, Jorge. On the chat, you have the attendance. Ahí pues les he escrito varias veces, dice, please fill out the attendance.
Okay.
Llenar la asistencia y ahí está el link, ¿vale?
Ok.
Bueno,
entonces, si nos daban unos minuticos antes de cerrarla para poderla, al menos yo no
para
la he hecho,
poder
y algunos que tampoco
sí,
la
claro,
han realizado.
claro, Jorge. Antes de terminar, vamos pues de que se retiren, les voy a dar alguna información importante del Instituto Virtual de Lenguas. Entonces, nosotros estamos encargados de la formación en lengua extranjera, no solo de los estudiantes de la universidad, de la UNAD, que están haciendo su carrera, digamos, su programa de pregrado, sino también para todas las personas que quieran estudiar idiomas con nosotros, hacer los cursos que nosotros tenemos, ¿vale? Entonces, contarles el día de hoy que nosotros tenemos UNAD English, que son cursos de inglés, son 6 niveles de inglés, están certificados con la norma NTC 5580 y tenemos resolución de Secretaría de Educación. Están diseñados en créditos académicos. Esto quiere decir que cada uno de los niveles tiene 3 créditos académicos, por lo cual son certificados por la universidad y son homologables, ¿vale? Tenemos cursos de UNAD bilingüe. UNAD bilingüe son inglés y francés con el 60% de descuento para los que son egresados de la universidad, docentes y funcionarios. También tenemos inglés para niños, UNAD Kids, niños entre 7 a 12 años de edad en 5 niveles, desde A1 hasta B2, y tenemos francés también en 5 niveles, desde A1 hasta B2 para personas mayores de 15 años. Bueno, tenemos español para extranjeros o español para aquellas personas que, por ejemplo, su primera lengua es una lengua indígena, entonces pueden tomar este curso también de español y lo tenemos en un primer nivel. Lo mismo que portugués en un primer nivel. Son cursos que se lanzaron hace más o menos un mes, entonces estamos nuevitos con estos cursos. Tenemos un curso de negocios que se llama Business English. Son contextos reales de negocios en inglés. La persona debe tener mínimo un nivel B1 para poderlo cursar. Y tenemos un curso de preparación para el examen TOEFL. Si hay alguien acá que más adelante vaya a presentar esa prueba internacional, ese examen, nosotros tenemos un curso de preparación. Bueno, los niveles de UNAD English son para personas mayores de 15 años. Les decía que son 6 niveles, desde A1 hasta C1. Esta es nuestra intensidad horaria. Les decía que son certificados, que son homologados, ¿no es cierto? Nuestra metodología es 100% virtual. Nosotros trabajamos con una plataforma Moodle, donde se maneja mensajería instantánea, se manejan foros de las actividades. Tenemos unos libros electrónicos donde los estudiantes hacen actividades de escritura, gramática, lectura, pronunciación, etcétera. Aparte hacemos videoconferencias como la del día de hoy, ¿sí? Son muy similares a estas, donde se explican los temas, se explica la actividad que tienen que hacer los estudiantes y pues son encuentros sincrónicos, ¿no es cierto? Tenemos acompañamiento tutorial por Skype, se arman chats grupales de Skype, se hace también asesorías personalizadas por Skype y también se hacen entrevistas por videollamada. Bueno, decirles que tenemos un examen clasificatorio que se llama Level Test. Este examen es para aquellas personas que quieren estudiar inglés con nosotros, pero que de pronto no quieren hacerlo desde el primer nivel, que consideran que ya tienen un nivel más avanzado, pagan por esta prueba, tiene un costo de 118.000 pesos. El resultado que obtengan sería el nivel que matriculan. Entonces, ejemplo, Pepito Pérez presenta el examen, obtiene un B1, entonces matricularía el curso B1. Este examen para los estudiantes, si hay acá algún estudiante de ingeniería de telecomunicaciones o ingeniería electrónica, es requisito de grado, ¿vale? Para estudiantes de esas dos ingenierías de la universidad. Decirles que tenemos francés, como les mencionaba, es igual la metodología, 100% virtual. La plataforma está habilitada las 24 horas del día, los 7 días de la semana, igual con el acompañamiento sincrónico en las videoconferencias, en las asesorías personalizadas y pues también por medio de los chats y la plataforma. Estas son algunas fotos de las actividades de una Kids de niños que hacíamos presenciales, pero ahora por pandemia todo se está haciendo de manera virtual. El curso de preparación para el examen TOEFL que les venía comentando tiene una duración de un mes, 100% en línea y va enfocada a las secciones de las preguntas que tienen en ese examen. Tenemos un examen internacional que se llama ITEP, International Test English Proficiency. Este examen es un examen internacional que se puede presentar en línea desde la comodidad de su casa, desde la oficina. Lo importante es tener muy buena conectividad. Recordemos que un examen internacional, sus resultados tienen una vigencia de 2 años, los cuales les puede servir para temas laborales, para temas de viaje al exterior. Si hay aquí algún estudiante de la licenciatura, este examen les sirve para solicitar homologación o también les sirve como requisito de grado. Tiene un costo de $119, aproximadamente 470.000 pesos, pero si son estudiantes de la universidad les queda con descuento en 280.000 pesos. Bueno, seguirlos invitando a que nos sigan acompañando a las videoconferencias o webinars gratuitos de idiomas como el día de hoy. Se vienen realizando desde que inició pandemia, inglés, francés e inglés para niños. La programación la pueden encontrar en la página de la UNAT. Buscan el micrositio Formación en Lengua Extranjera. Allí encuentran toda la información de nuestro instituto, del INVIL, y hay un botón que dice Prográmate con INVIL. Allí pueden ver la programación mensual de las sesiones gratuitas. Decirles nuestros costos, cada uno de los cursos, sea portugués, inglés, francés, tiene un valor de 417.000 pesos cada nivel, ¿vale? Decirles que la prueba tiene un costo de 118.000 pesos. Contarles que la universidad siempre está procurando realizar convenios de descuento. Entonces, estas imágenes son algunos de los convenios que tiene la universidad a nivel nacional. Son solo algunos porque créanme que son muchísimos. Entonces, por ejemplo, si ustedes tienen cuenta en el Fondo Nacional del Ahorro porque tienen cesantías o están haciendo un ahorro programado, tienen con nosotros el 15% de descuento para estudiar idiomas. Si, por ejemplo, están afiliados a la Caja de Compensación CAFAN, de igual manera. Si pertenecen a la Unidad para la Atención y Reparación de las Víctimas, también se tiene descuento. Si trabajan en Interpel, Avianca, Banca Mía, Banco Falabella, Banco Agrario, tienen descuento. Algunas entidades, el descuento está para sus empleados. Otras entidades incluyeron a los empleados y también a los asociados o a los empleados y a su grupo familiar. Por ejemplo, tenemos un convenio con SUFI de Bancolombia para estudiar con nosotros en la universidad. Ustedes pueden tramitar un crédito educativo con SUFI, sea para las carreras o sea para los cursos de idiomas, y aparte de que SUFI le hace el pago, nosotros le damos un 15% de descuento por estar ingresando con SUFI. Bueno, contarles que tenemos un convenio con las Fuerzas Armadas, con el Ministerio de Defensa. Entonces aquellos que pertenezcan a Policía, Ejército, Ejército, Fuerza Armada, Fuerza Aérea, tienen con nosotros el 25% de descuento los miembros activos y el 15% para sus familiares, cónyuge o hijos. También los pensionados tienen el 15% de descuento, igual para el cónyuge o los hijos de los pensionados, para pues nuestros cursos. Como hoy les estamos hablando desde la zona Amazonía Orinoquía, estos son algunos de los convenios que tenemos acá en nuestra región. Entonces, si alguno pertenece a alguna de estas entidades, empresas o asociaciones, puede estudiar con nosotros con descuento. De igual forma, si alguno de ustedes pertenece, vive, reside en los municipios de Acacías, Guamal, Barranca de Upía, San Juan de Arama, Castilla la Nueva, Puerto Gaitán, Pore, Agua Azul, ¿qué otro? El Toro, Nuchía. Bueno, hay varios municipios de nuestra región que se tiene convenio de descuento con la alcaldía y incluye a todos los habitantes con un descuento con nosotros. Si ustedes son estudiantes de la universidad o son egresados, sus esposos, su esposa, sus cónyuges o sus hijos tienen el 50% de descuento para estudiar idiomas con nosotros, ¿vale? Bueno, estos son mis datos, mi correo electrónico y mi Skype. Se los voy a copiar en el chat por si alguno tiene alguna inquietud o duda sobre precisamente los cursos de idiomas y pues lo que nosotros les ofrecemos. Bueno, no sé si tengan alguna inquietud. Mientras tanto, pues darle las gracias a Diana, la profe Diana. Gracias por tu clase, gracias por compartir tus conocimientos, enseñarnos toda esa comida típica de nuestra región Orinoquía y antojarnos con todos esos platos que se vean muy provocativos y deliciosos, y darles las gracias a todos por estar en la clase del día de hoy. Then a lot to be here. Diana, thank you so much for your class there.
Okay, we are welcome. It's a pleasure for me to be here to teach you. I'm sorry, maybe for the mistakes. We are here to learn as well.
No, it doesn't matter. Don't worry. I think that was great your class, and I love that all of the students were very active. Yes, and they was participating as well. Thank you so much to everyone. Good night. See you soon. Bye bye.
Teacher
Okay,
Janet,
thank you. Yeah.
Bye. See you. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, thank you so much for your class. Really interesting.